All right, here we are on location in Petersburg at the Moss headquarters with not just Dads Talk Tech, but Dads Talking Tech with Dads.
Yeah.
This is Richard Moss. This is my father.
Hello.
Say hello.
Yeah.
And this is going to kind of interesting how we arrived upon this topic. So my dad has, you can't all see it in this camera shot, but a little over an acre, or maybe less than an acre, I guess.
Yeah, about an acre, yeah.
We'll call it an acreage.
We'll call it an acreage of woods full of, a lot of trees, some in the process of dying. And one of Dad's favorite hobbies is to go back there and scramble around and gather up dead logs and chop them up and use them for firewood. And I don't know if I'm characterizing that.
It's very relaxing. It's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
Almost my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
You serious, Clark?
What Dad has now is one of these new things, which we haven't tried yet. It hasn't been unboxed. Dad, why don't you describe what the heck this thing is?
Okay, mostly it's just a handheld little bitty chainsaw, and it's for people, older people or people who just don't have the health to man a chainsaw and cut small branches, and or take branches and cut them into pieces. You can get them into firewood. Usually no more than 2-3 inches in diameter.
Yeah, and I can tell already.
Yeah, it's very light.
The case, it's even if it wasn't in a case, I would say it's light.
It looks like it's good for pruning.
All right.
And
so we got some neighbors walking.
Yeah.
So I dare either one of you to try to pronounce that brand name. I will try.
Tingmengle.
Yeah.
Tingmengle.
Yeah.
It sounds like a Chinese way of spelling something.
Ting. It may be Chinese.
Our string of obscure, strange marketing names
continues. Yes. Tingmengle. Tingmengle. I can't say it. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is not a good brand name for a chainsaw.
Yeah.
It does say right on the sticker, "Made in China." So
yeah.
there we go.
So
we
confirmed.
We took a guess and we were correct.
It's a new enough project and idea that I think the major brands are starting to adapt and bring it out. But I think the Chinese came up with it first.
Well, that's a good question for you then. Are there a lot of options, or did you do an exhaustive kind of search, or did you?
We just found it on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I had seen them in a store, but I wasn't ready to buy them at that time.
Yeah,
I think Works makes something similar. I don't know that it's like super unusual, but it is I think it's a very useful category, right? Because sometimes you have some lighter cutting to do, and honestly, it's intimidating if you don't use it very often, using a real chainsaw, a 12, 14 or longer inch blade system. I mean, you gotta really watch what you're doing, because kickback is a real thing.
And I'm gonna say this because I think this is an episode Jen, my wife, is probably gonna watch. This is a real chainsaw. It's not. Yeah. It's probably plenty dangerous.
Oh yeah.
All on its own. It just doesn't have the same challenges as a normal
harder and a lot lighter and harder to hurt yourself on. I would say.
Tingmengle is advertising this as a 6-inch mini chainsaw and a no-load chainsaw speed at 8,500 RPM and a guide plate length of 180 millimeters. So we'll get it out of the case and show it here, and then maybe we'll go do some footage with it here shortly.
Its pace is a little.
But yeah, it comes with, according to the graphics, it comes with two batteries. I guess I could walk it up here. And
I'm not sure if they have to be. They may have to be charged first. I don't know.
Yeah, we might have to charge it first.
We might sneak. There's 2 batteries, right? So we might sneak one of them with enough battery charge to at least demo it.
Well, yeah. It does say that when you store it after you're done using it, perhaps for the whole season during the winter, maybe, that you should store them in a 30 to 50% charged condition. So don't
let it run down
depletion and then store it.
Yeah.
So
all right,
cool. Are you excited?
Yeah. Look forward to it.
So we'll take a quick peek at this. Have you hold it.
Yeah.
And
Oh, thank God there's a chain already on.
Oh,
I saw the chain in a bag. I was like, no.
it comes with an extra chain.
Yeah.
It comes with an extra
I don't know
chain.
if that's a good sign or a bad sign.
No, even the pole saw, they come with an extra
Okay.
chain.
Oh, and look.
Gloves.
Safety
gloves.
It comes with safety gloves. So not only can you do some chainsawing, but you can do some jazz hands.
Nice.
Not at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Look at that.
All right.
What do you think of the weight?
I could do this for hours.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, even comes with safety glasses.
Super light without the
Okay.
battery on it. I'm sure the battery will be most of the weight.
Mhm.
Wow, those are the flimsiest safety glasses I've ever
Right.
held.
Oh, it doesn't have a battery attached to it.
Not yet. Not yet. Again, 2 batteries with the kit. Looks like it's a 24-volt lithium-ion system.
There is no power status indicator light on the battery.
Power share.
So it's
I'm
a
not sure what power
low
share is
cost.
supposed to. And it doesn't tell me the
Here,
volt amp
feel
or
it-
anything.
Feel it with the battery. It's still very light.
Oh, yes. Well, I could take this one out. It looks like it probably comes
Yeah.
out this way.
Yeah, exactly.
I do not see a milliamp hour rating on these.
Let's see if there's any power in any of this.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Might be the shortest episode in our history. And our viewers probably won't complain.
Fire it up.
Well, it looks like there's something here you have to do.
There we
Yeah,
go.
look at this.
It ships.
Works right out of the box, yeah.
Yeah. All right, don't use up all the charge because
All right. Great.
Well-
We'll come back with some very shortly with some.
We'll come back with some sticks.
some sticks.
So
Yeah.
stick-
Some proof of work.
Right.
All right, Dad. So let's go through this a little bit. You have in your hand a stick that's about, I don't know,
About
4.5 feet long.
Yeah, about an inch in diameter.
Yeah, inch and a half. So what are your thoughts about using this saw with this particular type of branch or stick?
This is good for when you're starting a fire up to have a variety of sizes and types of wood, from twigs to something like this, to get the fire going and to take care of the larger pieces of wood that will be coming. And I want to cut them to a length where I can put them in a fire pit. And it's only like 2 feet in diameter.
Yeah.
And so this will be sticking out.
Yeah.
And
I see. So this chainsaw, this mini saw, is going to be a fire pit stuffer maker.
yeah.
What are your thoughts, though, in terms of build quality and how it feels? And
actually it doesn't. I mean, some of the plastics are on the, maybe cheaper feeling side, but overall, I mean, it's got a little weight to it. Not enough that it would be like uncomfortable to use. And even with the battery, it actually helps having the battery in. We've talked about this in past episodes too, and some tools that, the battery a lot of times is creating balance, and so it feels like it's got decent balance. I don't know. We'll obviously really see the proof in the pudding when your dad gets to use his new toy. That is the worst, right? This is like Christmas and Mom and Dad forgot to get batteries for the toys.
yeah, right. Yeah.
So, like you
Front of the tree.
you can't do anything
Yeah.
because there's no AAA, no D size, C size batteries to go with it.
Yeah.
since I'm here with my dad, I'm going to reserve comment.
That never happened
Good
in our
point.
house.
Yeah. We always use standard batteries, B, D, and C and D batteries.
Yeah, the battery's pretty easy to. Not really sure what the marking on the front of the battery. It says power share.
Power share?
I don't know what makes this power share. I don't. Maybe there's other tools that you can use this in.
I bet it is.
Battery.
I bet it is.
Battery.
Oh yeah, you probably could use it on other tools.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So like
it's a
so many of
battery
them.
share system.
Yes.
They're
With all
branded.
the Tingmengle lineup of whatever they have in their lineup.
Absolutely.
Well,
All
with
right,
the
well,
Ego system, they have blowers and
Yeah.
saws and everything. You can use the same battery chain.
Ryobi.
So they probably have another line
Yep.
that with this brand.
Yeah. All right, we're back, Dad. Let's we've got a recharge battery, so let's see how much juice we got in this thing.
Okay. This is a stack of irregular pieces that were left over from earlier cuttings, and use this to cut them down to size where they'll fit into a fire pit to start a fire, get the right sizes. So I'll give it a try here.
Give it a try.
Well, I've learned that it has a lot of vibration unless I hold it firmly.
Let's anchor it one end on the ground.
All right, let's try that.
So that when you cut, it's more stable. All right, honest feedback. What do you think?
I think it'll serve its purpose, and
that's sort of my impression too.
Yeah,
it's all right. It works.
Yeah, we'll see.
What might be good actually is a little table or a little platform.
Or even like a bench, or not even even a
Right.
log on its end. We can have.
Yeah.
Do we have a?
I think it's going to be a handy little tool, and I doubt that it's long in duration, and
you're not going to pass it down to your great-great-grandchildren?
I doubt that will happen.
Yeah, anything for the
family.
Yeah. This I would call this an early model or an early version of something that's going to be improved over time.
Yeah.
But I'll have some fun with it in the meantime. Yeah.
And I also, I'll be the griper. It didn't come with
chainsaw
oil. They had a little bottle for it. That was nice.
Yeah.
But there's no oil that comes with it. So you have to supply your own oil.
I'm expecting competition as this kind of things catches on, because it's for people who don't have the strength or knowledge. You have to have a little bit more experience to operate a chainsaw. That's more dangerous. This looks like if you have any precaution level at all.
So simple a child could use it.
Yeah, that's right. Or an old man. Yeah, right.
Yeah. So we're cautiously optimistic.
Yeah, there you go.
It works.
Yeah.
So that's it for Keith and Bruce and Richard. Thank you for this watching our episode of Dads Talk Tech with Dads. And please like the episode if you liked it. Please subscribe and hit the bell, ring the bell, so that you get notified of future episodes.
Yeah, and you may have noticed there's a new little gadget button available for our episodes. You can now, if you like, give us a super thanks. So if you really like the episode, not only liking it, you can chip in a coffee or a little bit of money to buy a new gadget, help us buy a new gadget to review, and that's always a good thing.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.